Welcome, everyone. I would love to introduce everyone watching our new YouTube channel for the Hammonton Lions Club. I want to introduce myself. My name is Mike Villani, or Lion Mike, here, and I have been a Lion probably for about 10 years now. I also have a co-host with me, and I'll let him introduce himself.
Very, very proud to be here. Now, my name is Sam Seitels, and I don't have 10 years under my belt. I'm the new on the block, but let me tell you something. For these last 2 years, my time with the Lions Club has been immensely impactful. So I definitely want all you listeners to hear why the Lions Club is the place to be.
Absolutely, Sam. Yeah. Lion Sam and I, we've known each other for quite a long time. Sam is relatively new, as he mentioned, to the Lions, but does a lot of great service, as you guys will know. Our goal for this podcast, or this kickoff podcast, I should say, is to introduce people to what the Lions are, what we do, what our purpose is, and how we love to help the community and others around us. The Hammonton Lions Club was founded on August 20th, 1963. We always operate under the motto of "We Serve," changes from year to year with the international president as they're in, and we'll get more into that. The Hammonton Lions Club is a part of Lions Club International, which speaks as it is. It's international. It's over 50, 60 countries. It's nationwide. We have 5 service areas that we'd love to serve under, which is environment and vision, childhood cancer, hunger relief, and diabetes. We'll dive into each one of those in a little bit. It's a great place. Lions International is a great place to volunteer your time. And we try to bring in people and help inspire people to work on projects and stuff like that. And Sam, do you want to add on to me here? I think I'm right on.
Absolutely, man, because my whole life, I knew I liked doing good things for people. I like helping. But that's what makes the Lions Club so special, is it makes these things easy. It points me in the direction, hey, this is where you need to go to help kids who have vision issues. Here's where you need to go to help out kids who might have diabetes. And the list goes on and on. So for anyone out there who really wants to make an impact and do some real good in this world, the Lions Club is where you want to be. I'll say it over and over again.
Yeah, you're going to hear a repeating theme coming from Lion Sam. That definitely is. And we definitely encourage members to join. Come to a meeting. We'll announce, we usually meet at the American Legion Hall on French and Egg Harbor Road, the first and third Tuesdays of the month from September through May. We have a lot of events that we do through the years that are repetitive, but bring in a lot of good revenue for the club to help us divvy up that money to those in need. So I'll go over a couple things here, and Sam and I will share on this. A couple things that I don't even want to say a couple of things, but some of the things that we do for community that falls under the environment, right, is Adopt a Road. So anyone familiar with the Hammonton area, there's, between White Horse Pike and 3rd Street on Fairview Avenue, we try to do 4 times a year where volunteers from the Lions Club go, and we clean up the road, pick up trash and everything like that. And, we do this on behalf of, obviously, the community, to keep the road clean and making it look nice. We try and get as many Lions and, and Leos, and we'll talk about Leos in a sec, involved with doing this. We also do, Sam, eye screenings. You want to talk about that for the vision part? Yeah.
Let me tell you, man. Is there a ghost back there?
No,
I keep seeing this ghost come into your room.
No.
So the eye screening, I'm new to this, but since I am a school owner and I love working with kids, I'm all about being on this machine that will screen the children and allow them to learn about future issues they may have with their vision. So you can use this with just a little 3 and 4 year old, and it will tell them, hey, you need to be ready for this, or you may eventually need glasses. And my kids did it, and not only did it teach us about my kids' vision, but they had a blast doing it. So a win-win for everybody.
Yeah, it's to jump onto what Sam was saying as well. It's called a plus optics device, and it really is just like taking a kid's picture. There's no big flash. There's no nothing. The kid looks into this little smiley face, and I'll put an image of what the plus optic device looks like, obviously in this video. Um, and I'll probably put a little picture of it in action as well. But it's just like, yeah, taking a picture, and they can diagnose dozens of issues with eye screens. I'm sorry, Sam, go ahead. What were you going to
And
say?
I can tell you, I can just tell you, after being a teacher for all these years, I used to teach 4th and 5th grade, even 6th grade. And there would be times where there'd be a kid who's in their preteens and they'd be squinting at the whiteboard. And not because I have terrible handwriting, but because no one ever told them, hey, you might need glasses. And they didn't find out until they were 11, 12 years old that this whole time they couldn't see the board because of their vision. So this
Hmm.
really gets you a head start on those type of things.
Yes, and just for anyone wondering, we don't say what is wrong. We just do a pass or refer for the child. We let the parents know that they need to be referred. They can go to an optometrist and get a real diagnosis of what the actual problem is. But it's a real good jump start to letting a child know that they have an issue. And then above and beyond that, if the child needs glasses or more doctor visits, stuff like that, and the parents cannot afford it, obviously the Lions help, and they chip in providing glasses and money for the doctor visits and stuff like that. So it's a really, really good cause. Um, and all that. I'm actually, while we're on this topic as well, and I'm going to segue into diabetes, because this holds close to Lion Sam and what the Lions do for diabetes. So Sam, I know that this is a key thing for you. Do you want to take this one?
Yeah, you could say that. Just for you listeners to know, close to 2 years ago, my son was diagnosed with diabetes, and that, if you're not familiar with that world, I mean, it's a world.
Mm.
It takes some getting used to. And my wife Lisa, she has dived headfirst into that world and writing articles for diabetes and raising money. And it turns out, where people slamming doors. Sorry, Mike.
Didn't hear
Kids
it.
are home this. All right, kids are home this week. You never know what's going to happen. So we have been raising money because of the Lions Club for JDRF, which researches and helps. They're trying to put an end to diabetes, and trying to help people with medical costs who may not be able to afford it. Just a plethora of things, all things childhood diabetes. And I got to thank you, Mike, because the Lions Club, Mike specifically, came up with this idea to do an event. We held it at my house, and we raised well over $7,000. And we had a blast doing it. So, I mean, to say they've helped out with Casey, my son, who has diabetes, and just the illness itself is an understatement. I mean, the Lions Club really came together for this very cool event
It
here in
was a
Hammonton.
really, really great event, and yeah, and we are blessed as the Lions to have you and Lisa a part of it, because it's easy to plan a party when it's at someone else's house. You know,
My house is
but
kind of set up for these kind of parties,
yeah,
so
but
it's all
no, it was
good.
awesome. It was organized chaos,
Yeah,
for sure.
indeed.
It was an overwhelming event, but it was an awesome event at the end of the day, and I'm looking forward to it. Stay tuned, because Lion Sam and I will be definitely doing more information for the one coming up in spring of 2023. So definitely stay tuned for that one. We'll go into, we could kind of piggyback on the next last two here of childhood cancer and hunger relief. So since 2017, when I was my first year as president of the Lions Club, I wanted to do something more for childhood cancer. So I reached out to St. Christopher's Hospital in Northeast Philadelphia. St. Christopher's Hospital primarily deals with children with cancer. I've been there multiple times. I've seen the patients, had Halloween parties there. The kids are wonderful kids, great spirits. We as the Lions, we have donated over the past 5 years, and as of recently, as a couple of days ago, donated food from ShopRite in Northeast Philly. This year, we delivered over 1,400 individual items to stock up their food pantry. Pictures are coming on this video, and it was a really, really great event. And it's great to know that we're helping feed the families, because when you're diagnosed with cancer and you have children there, you know, it's a money drain. And if we could feed a family and give them household items, it's toiletries, things like that, to help ease their mind on how am I going to afford this and this, and they could just focus on their child, that's key. That goes again for childhood cancer and hunger relief. We do also donate to local food pantries, the Presbyterian Church in Hammonton and St. Joseph's Church. We donate food to their food pantries as well. Piggybacking back on the childhood cancer. Now that the holiday season's coming, we do a Secret Santa for a family that has a child that's being treated at St. Christopher's Hospital. We don't provide gifts just for the child that's being treated. It's for any siblings this child may have. So that's also a great, great thing to see the Lions come together when we get the shopping list and, from the children. It's great because they don't hold back, and we don't put a cap on anything. So I think it's great that it's a great feeling to know they can wake up on the 25th and, the parents, again, don't have to worry about how do we afford to give our kids a Christmas. Put that on us and put that on our shoulders and let that make that happen for you. So it's just our little part on that. I don't know, Sam, do you have anything else you want to chime in on that?
Yeah, I mean, it's not just a money drain, it's an everything drain, and I'm sure they appreciate any help. And gosh, man, going over this list, it sure does make me feel good to be a Lion. Not to be cheesy, but I really, when I hear this stuff, I'm like, man, we do a lot. This is awesome.
We definitely do. So, I mean, just to recap, I know that we talked about the environment and Adopt a Road, and we also do, along with the environment, eyeglass collection for Recycling Central that's held in town. We collect eyeglasses that we turn around and donate. Old cell phone collections, and we donate them as well. We do the hunger relief, again, the food donations, the vision. We talked about the plus optic scanner, childhood cancer, diabetes.
Just the other day, my kids and I were at a baseball field helping kids who are on the spectrum play a full game of baseball. And not only was it fun for those kids, it was fun for my kids, and it was a heck of experience. And you were back there serving up some dogs, am I right?
Yes, we do volunteer twice a year, the Field of Dreams in Absecon, which gives differently abled children the opportunity to play baseball. And everybody wins in that. It's not a who scored what. And to Sam's point, yes, we have volunteers on the field with the children. We have the whole snack area concession stand is free, from hot dogs to chips to pretzels to juice to iced tea, whatever you want, it's free. We will talk about this and post things on Facebook when it's coming. I really suggest you come out there and take a look and see what we got going on. So to wrap, we're going to kind of wrap this up, and Lion Sam and I are going to talk about what our goals are for these podcasts going forward, right? So, I think what's dangerous about Lion Sam and I is we don't think small. So we're going to be going horizontally and vertically with our with our podcast here. So we are going to speak to lions and lion presidents across the country, across the world. We are going to start at our little East Coast location in Hammonton, and we're going to go north, south, and west. And we are going to talk to other lions that run clubs and are involved. We're going to talk to key members of our lions that help contribute outside the lions, who help do research. We have a doctor who does children's research for childhood cancer. We're going to interview, and then we're going vertical, right, Sam? We are going to the top. Our goal
To the moon.
Our goal is to get the international president to spend 15 minutes with us and talk about how he got there, his vision from being a lion, his motivation, and what motivates him, and hopefully that would be a really cool podcast, because I'm really looking forward to that. He seems like a really fun guy too. If anyone ever seen the cover of the Lions magazine or anything like that. So
I gotta say, ever
go
since
ahead.
joining the Lions Club, you're right. It's like I linked up with you guys. Big things are happening, and now our Lions Club linking up with other Lions clubs. Sky's the limit, baby.
It is. It is. Lion Sam, I want to thank you for joining me on our initial podcast. I think this is super, super cool. I am super excited. I appreciate everyone watching this. And again, stay tuned. There is more to come on our YouTube channel. Take care, everyone.